I told her after the first and then the second time, I was like, next time I'm not saying shit, because obviously you are tapped into their energy more than anyone else, and it's up to you to discern whether that is real or not. So I'm just putting that out there, but listen to your gut, guys. Listen to your gut. So you might be feeling a lot of things when it comes to your partner, especially if you're in separation. Maybe it feels like they're still right there next to you and you don't really understand how someone cannot be physically there, but spiritually they are. And, they're just taking some time to disconnect so that they can understand this connection better themselves. And I'm talking about your counterpart, your soulmate, twin flame, whatever. Okay. Yeah, because he knows that you're his soulmate, Sagittarius. He knows this. He feels, okay, and let me backtrack. Whether you are female or male, doesn't matter, okay? I am going to assume that whoever is watching this video is female, divine feminine, whatever, okay? So just the energies can go vice versa. That's all I'm saying. So your counterpart knows that you're his soulmate, and they feel this really, really like strong connection. But at this time, there might be some religious factors that are coming into play, really strong core belief like systems and values that are kind of causing this energetic separation between you. And he's just they're needing to take a step back so that both of you can understand that it is safe to love. Okay. They're watching you from a distance rise up and like find your own power, find your own voice, and understand what's going on through your evolution, right? So let's see what's going on. All right. Yeah, we got the 10 of Pentacles, guys. So on your side, you're really, and I would say too, like, I feel that when you met this person, you immediately knew. Okay, you immediately knew that this was someone you needed to be in their life, and that you could somehow, whether you knew anything about them or not, you knew that this was something solid. Like you could build something with this person, and you're just hoping that union can come back around, and that this separation won't last too long, and that y'all can honestly work together with the Three of Pentacles. It's like, equal collaboration. Like, you tell me what you need, I'll tell you what I need, and we're going to work through this. Like, that this person is, regardless of what is going on with your belief systems and what your friends are telling you, deep down that this is someone, because we also have the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups. This person is everything that you hope for, and I feel like there's a little bit of confusion because it's not looking the way that you feel about it in a 5D level is not what it's looking like in the 3D, and you're probably meeting a lot of resistance, and that usually happens on the twin flame journey. I'm just saying. So let's see, why is the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? The Emperor, because you know that it's your Emperor. Okay, you know that it is up to them to take action because you have already declared, this is my person. And with the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, you know that you're going to have to walk away in order to find your own fulfillment, and knowing that when you detach from this situation, that they will come back in. I feel like Sagittarius has a pretty clear mind for themselves, and this is exactly why I'm saying don't let too many people chatter in your ear and kind of turn you away from what this connection really is, because we do have the Chariot, the 7 of Wands. So listen, everything is going to come full circle, but you also need to protect your energy and this connection from darker forces. Okay, that's all I'm saying. If you want them to come back in, that's just what it's going to have to do. This connection is sacred and you need to protect it for what it is. But I really do feel that they're going to come back in sooner or later, and everyone's on different time frames, but let's see what's going on their side. Why are they retreating? Why are they disconnecting? Why is Sagittarius's counterpart taking a break? The Devil. Okay, so they're going through some really hard stuff. This could be the dark night of the soul. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with the darker forces, guys, especially with a connection like this, whether it be your soulmate or twin flame. Like, he feels bound to you. Okay, and that's another reason why they could be taking a step back, because they don't necessarily want to feel bound, but it's also about these darker forces coming in and planting these seeds. Again, be careful of who you're letting in on this connection, because other people might be jealous of what you have going on and energetically imprinting on this connection and trying to pull it apart because they don't understand it, right? So understand that they're really going through a hard time right now and they're trying to get through their stuff. It could represent Capricorn as well, but this is like removing false mask. It also could be talking about, removing old belief patterns, overindulgence, getting over toxic behaviors. Maybe they didn't know how to properly show up for you, so they had to take a step back because they know that you want this. You want them to show up not only as your divine counterpart, but as your sacred masculine, okay? And we can't let distorted energy into our lives and disrupt the flow of what divine feminine is rising up to. Am I right? So when it comes to this kind of energy, like maybe they just felt like it was toxic at the time and that you were putting them before yourself. So they had to take, right? What else can you tell me about the Two of Swords? Yeah. And listen, it was a really hard decision to make that, right? So with the Two of Swords, it's not just two decisions. There's third, it's surrender. And this kind of connection that I'm feeling from you right now, this will teach you the ultimate art and form of surrender, okay? It is releasing all attachment to the outcome and just knowing that whatever needs to be done for both of your highest good will need to be done. And he's sacrificing, that's what I'm hearing. He's sacrificing what he gets from you, and that's that, like, this person loves me but challenges me. You might drag me up the wall, like irk my nerves because you're pushing every button and you're making me really look at myself and what I change. So I have to take a step back so I can go through this healing process. I can hear them very clearly. But again, with the Two of Cups, they know that you are the soulmate, the Fool. There will be, with the Four of Wands, guys, and the Magician, either you or the other person is manifesting a new beginning. So keep your thoughts and your feelings very optimistic and uplifting when it comes to this connection, because there's two different aspects of this. I feel like the divine feminine is sitting on a higher perch here and just kind of like dangling her heart and saying, like, when you're ready to make that decision, my heart will always be here for you, and just waiting for him to make his offer. But it's behind the back, right? And that's why it needs to be surrendered, because again, the divine feminine is hanging her heart, okay? And she's in control of her love. And it's bringing the two together so that the masculine can come back in and offer that cup of love that she so deserves. What else is going on with this divine masculine? Okay. Desperately trying to find balance in his world. Okay. Desperately trying to find balance in his world. With the Knight of Pentacles, he could just be taking his time because he knows that this is worth waiting for. okay? And I'm talking about the divine masculine in this case. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is the slowest moving, but it's the only one that crosses the finish line. He will do whatever it takes to cross that finish line and get to his ultimate goal, which is the Ten of Cups, and that is with you, Sagittarius, okay? But with the Five of Wands, he could either be fighting himself, going back and forth. And divine timing is really at play in this relationship, and he could be fighting off a lot of people. He could be fighting off a lot of darkness, but it's also this internal conflict of going in the opposite direction of where the masses are going, and he doesn't want to feel like he's missing out on anything before he shows back up in your life, because the Two of Wands is here. It's taking a lot of courage and him sitting up on that perch to make a finalized decision of what needs to be done so that he can offer you something tangible. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do have Aries on the chart. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, strong Capricorn. But yeah, guys, and the Knight of Wands, like, he's just waiting for that time to come in with really passionate communication. But first, he has to take a step back and let you love on yourself and realize your worth. Your worth. Your cup has to be full and overflowing so that you do not fall back into your old patterns of putting him above yourself, okay? So let's see what your heart space wants to say to him. Okay, so there could be a lot of criticizing about, how maybe he decided to handle this situation, because we do have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Listen, if you can rise above and come to this place of acceptance for this situation, so can he. Okay, so can your divine masculine. And this transformation is occurring so that you can have more happiness and acceptance in your relationship. We also have, I do feel like someone has been like overindulging. Okay, doesn't matter what it is. It kind of picking up. Some of you have someone who is like numbing themselves with alcohol. So whether that be you or the other person or someone else involved, just be aware of that. That's not going to be for everyone, but they are bringing it up. Okay. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Some of you could have already been in sexual union and activated each other to the point where like your souls have already collided, and like they can't release you, right? And just understand that your heart is telling you are trying too hard. Just give it time. Okay, divine timing is at play. So don't criticize the fact that they haven't come back in yet, or that they're going through their healing process, and you might not think that they are, but they are. It's not the same way that you're going to go about it, divine feminine, but they are doing their work. I can see it clearly, because you are their 10 of cups. You are their home. You make their heart full, and they know that if they're going to come into your life, then they're going to have to show up right. Okay. So what does the divine masculine's heart want to say? Only time will tell, but it depends on your heart. It depends on your heart and your energy, divine feminine. Okay. So let's see what else his heart has to say. Friendship. He wants to be your protector. Look at that. He wants to hold you close, especially on the 5D level, but he wants you to be able to be his best friend in the 3D. He wants to know that no matter what he goes through, that you can show up as that friend and love him even in his darkest moments, okay? Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. But he wants to protect this connection too. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So this is about both of you releasing your past, okay? Because y'all are perfect mirrors of each other. So this is about releasing anything that does not serve this relationship. which is, you know, his self-limiting belief patterns. It could have to do with deservingness, worthiness. I'm getting a lot of family issues too. So maybe he didn't have the proper role models when it comes to love, and maybe he's never met someone that loved him so like deeply and emotionally and strong, and like someone who's willing to, you know, let things be and focus on self-growth. But there's also, you know, especially with the criticizing guys, like this is a very important thing. We need to understand that if we are criticizing them, we are criticizing ourselves. So this is the time for unconditional love on all bases, for yourself, for them, and your relationship. Put the past behind you. When this person comes back in, I almost feel like they're worried about reaching out because they're not sure if you're really going to forgive them. And that's why they want to nurture the bonds of friendship and take it slow with you, because they know that it's all worth waiting for. And if you take the necessary steps to nurture those bonds with each other, then this is something that can last a lifetime. But there is a new path. He wants to take that new path, and he's trying to have enough faith in this situation to get past his own fears to say, I want to talk to my person. I need their love. I need to show up as the emperor. I want to show up stable in my life and in theirs. Okay. So don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay. Both of you are doing this dance in the ethers. Both of you. Okay. You are swaying with each other, and both of you are growing to be more stable and secure people in this 3D existence. So yeah, if you like this spread, guys, and you want more personal information on your specific relationship, this is exactly how I do it. But I also pull cards for what's going on behind the scenes that spirit's involved with. And it is a very beautiful spread, and I get deep into it. So but if you enjoy this video today, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you. I wish you the best of luck. And again, just be careful who you're chit-chatting with, and understand, always use your own discernment, guys, because no one ever really knows what is going on, and you're not ever quite sure of what spirit is actually doing behind the scenes to make this come into union. But this is a very strong connection, a very beautiful one. I see a lot of love, because you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, guys. This is a very, very strong connection where you both love each other immensely, but it's like getting out of your own ways in order to do it. So protect, secure, love on self, express yourself however you feel you need to. And I wish you the best of luck, guys. Let me know how this resonates. And if you need to get in touch with me, all of my information is down below in the description box. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.